All right, the song Holes by Passenger. And I'll go ahead and play it for you, and then I'll break it down. All right, so this is one of those deceptively simple songs. It sounds like just simple strumming, but it has some interesting changes in it, especially in structure. It really kind of switches halfway through. And the finger picking pattern can get kind of as complex or as easy as you want it to be. So for the verses, the first two verses, really just going between A minor, this chord, which is really a B over G is officially what it is. It's a very common progression. And so here, often what I'll do is this kind of pattern. You can also just do it as simple as something like that, or even just it's really up to you how you choose to do that sort of as an introduction. Then when the vocal comes in, it's all about the vocal melody. So right there, you're sliding up. You're not going to play the whole A minor chord, you're just playing the bass note. Main thing here is just to get the phrasing of the voice as much as close to the original as you can, as close to the recording as you can. So that's really the priority. Here you really just want the bass notes. You can add some other notes as you can, but it's really about that vocal. That kind of thing there. Just try to match that vocal line as close as you can. I actually have the words in front of me when I'm recording a song like this. So I follow along to try to get every word in the melody if I can. Sometimes it's not possible, but I try to get as much as I can of that. I also do a lot of pull-offs. I just find that it's a bit more like a voice. So, like that. You could also do I just find it a little smoother to do. Like that. Pulling off there on the B string. Okay. So the first verse is really just simple as that. Second half is very close, very similar. And gets a bit faster toward the end, and then nothing to lose. Then the chorus, which goes to F. And I'm not doing a whole bar chord F. You could if you wanted to. I'm just doing the top 4 strings, which is also a little easier to play. So it's really between F, C, and G. That's all the chorus is. F, C, G. F, C, G. Back to C. F, C, G. And back to the verse. Again, just a little intro to that. Second verse has some variation in the second half. So the first part is very much like the first. Okay, second half, now you're sliding way up to the 8th fret. That may sound a little funny, but think about doing a G position way up here at the 8th fret. Just slide it up. So first aim for that. And now your index is on the 7th fret. You're approaching this, that G shape. Again, the A. That's the first kind of stretch that you have to make there. If it's too big, you can do something like this, the first. Hit the bass note first, then slide up the melody. And then it stops on the A minor. The wolf's just a puppy. This is another instance where I do a lot of double stops, or a lot of pull-offs. Just however you want to do that. Okay, to finish that up. And then the next chorus, very similar. The first half is just the same. Second half is slide up here. You're still doing an F. And G to finish. Okay, then the song really changes. You have this F, and now you're dropping the rhythm. And so this is an F way up here. It's basically a C shape. If you think about this C, it's the same thing, just in the top 4 strings. If that's too big, you can just do a single note, or even just 2 notes. So F the F. I like to start like this. Just up to you. You really could just even just a single note before you come back to the C. So G, F. This is just an F high up. Again, just do a single note or 2 notes if you want to. More than you lose. And G. Now it shifts again. Now we're going to D minor. And this is really the outro. From here to the end of the song, it's just a repetition of this. D minor, F, C, G. Here's your melody. Okay, so the second half is D minor, F, C. So it's just D minor, F, C, G, then D minor, F, C. And it just repeats that. And I do one variation where I go this D minor up here to F, the C, then G, again D minor, F, C. Okay, then the very end, you go even slower here. So D minor still, F, C, G, D minor, F, then this. Just by itself. And you can really slow that down. End with a G. And I'm doing or end with a C, but I do it over the G note just to give it a little thickness. So again, the end. Okay. So I hope this is useful to you. Please let me know if you have any questions at all, and thanks for watching.